greenery and the flowers, and then there are miscellaneous things, and that's why I put the images up on Facebook. We have I put the images of the apples and then the walnuts, I think they are, because I think this is actually probably the easiest way to create the autumn feeling in your home. Because like right now, I have to go to the grocery store this afternoon. I can go to the grocery store, I can pick up red apples, put them in a bowl. If it's a handmade bowl, wood bowl, that will create that, warm feeling. You put that on your counter, that is the autumn feeling. I didn't put an example of this, but if you even have like a old vintage bowl or copper bowl, and you put even brown eggs in it, just to sit. Now I know you put it back in your fridge, but that sort of thing, it automatically creates that feeling. Or shallots, the any sort of like those sorts of vegetable. You put those out on your counter and you put them in a bowl like that, it will create that feeling. So it's very easy to pears. I do pears a lot, and I kind of tend to do, I don't even know the name of the pear, but pears are a good way too. You just put them in a bowl. So it's a really easy way. Mums, especially those warm autumn colors, obviously are going to create more of the warm feeling. Branches, I mean, you can just walk outside of your yard, cutting down some branches, taking some down, putting them on your counter. So there are some really, I feel like it's one of the easiest ways to kind of create that autumn feeling. The walnuts, the pecans, putting those just in a bowl. I have those out right now. Just putting them in a bowl. I have them in my corner cupboard actually. And that's just so easy just to put that out there, and it doesn't have to be a wood bowl like I have in this picture, I mean, it's the walnuts themselves or the pecans or whatever. That's really what shines through is the autumn feeling. But you can add that extra element if you have the bowls or whatever you put it on, even like a platter, whatever you want to do. So that's a simple way. You can go to the grocery store. You can go to a bigger box store, I guess, to get like the Moms or Nursery. People are showing images with the dried hydrangeas. That I think tends to be a little bit more on the relaxed side because of the colors. They're a little more pale. And so I've seen some people do that. And that's a great way too, the dried hydrangeas. And also my rosemary herbs, another great way. Dried herbs or whatever. I mean, these you can pick, not this one. This one I got at the fair. I treated myself to it at the Country Living Fair. I just loved it. But I have herbs all over the house that are just in the small containers, and I put them out. That very autumn sort of feel also. So when it comes to these sorts of things, color is extremely important, and also the sort of shape, because shape in regards to, like, let's say the branches. Like branches, it's very organic and natural sort of feel. And then when you have things like the mums, those sorts of things, they kind of feel a little bit more substantial and feel, so it's more of that warm. But the color is really the main thing. I think it is. But then you can also kind of get into the shape of it. So that's what I'm going to go do after this. I'm going to go to the grocery store. I was going to pick a couple things up like that and just put them on my counter, because it just will so easily do that for you. And scatter them around your house. You can even put them out, like we have a patio back here. I'll put things out there sometimes, and